On May 20th, 1983, an amazing incident took place in the world of motorsports. Something so incredible that it has never been challenged ever since. And by the looks of things, something that is never going to be challenged ever. This is your resident petrolhead, and I welcome you all to my video. On that day, a 25-year-old racer from Germany named Stefan Bellof drove a Porsche 956 around the Nurburgring Nordschleife in 6 minutes 11.13 seconds. A record that stands to this day and one that doesn't look like it will ever be beaten.
Number one, they're coming up onto that very long straight. Out they come, and Stefan getting into the slipstream of the Rothmans Porsche ahead of him, closing up and then going past up towards the start-finish line. Number two, the Rothmans Porsche, with an incredible time of 6 minutes 11.13 seconds, and Norbert Singer there looking justifiably pleased. Jochen Maas almost giving a thumbs up there to the undoubted star of practice here for the Nurburgring. Most certainly the fastest time ever to be recorded around the North Circuit here, the 13-mile long circuit. 6 minutes 11.13 seconds, an average speed of over 200 kilometers an hour. That's the first time that speed has ever been attained at the Nurburgring.
So, why is this record unbeatable? Provided the fact that modern cars are much more powerful and has a lot of electronic and aerodynamic aids. The main reason was, during that time, the construction of the Nürburgring Grand Prix circuit was taking place, and therefore a bypass was added to the Nordschleife in 1983, shortening the track from 14.2 miles to 12.9 miles. As a result, the 1983 Nürburgring 1000 km was held on a 12.9 mile Nordschleife, marking the only time top-level Le Mans cars raced on this configuration. Even so, this lap was an impossible feat to achieve, because even the reigning Formula 1 world champion at the time, Keke Rosberg, could only manage a 6 minute 39.52 second lap, nearly half a minute slower than Bellof. The Porsche 956 was fast. It broke new grounds in the sport's prototype designs. It was powered by one of Porsche's familiar turbocharged flat six, displacing 2.65 liters and producing at least 620 horsepower, and sometimes even up to 750 horsepower. Interestingly, this engine was designed in the 70s and had won many races, including the 1981 and 82 Le Mans 24 Hours. But that's not the only thing that made the Porsche quick. The other thing was the 956 ground effect underbody. Ground effect was a Formula 1 innovation that used clever underbody channels to create previously unheard amount of downforce. Nowadays, it's a very common thing among race cars and street cars, but back in the day, it was an unknown territory. Even the Porsche admit that they didn't totally understood how it all worked. The first Formula 1 car with ground effect was the Lotus 79, which helped Mario Andretti win his championship in 1978. Ground effect made the 956 unbelievably fast, but also incredibly tricky on a bumpy narrow circuit like the Nürburgring. According to Bellof's teammate, sports car legend Derek Bell, drivers had to fight to keep the car on the road, especially in the Nürburgring's famous carousel. He did a 6 minute 41 on his practice lap, which Bellof did 30 seconds quicker. Bellof had a couple of things going for him on the day of qualifying. His 956 benefited from a new 13-inch wheels at the front and some other small upgrades that gave his car excellent handling. Additionally, the weather on May 20th, 1983 was cold but dry. Bellof's goal was to beat the fellow Porsche driver Jochen Maas's 6 minute 16.85 second qualifying lap. He went more than 5 seconds faster, doing it in 6 minutes 11.13 seconds. Third place qualifier Bob Wollek could only manage a 6 minute 31.19 second lap. During the race, Bellof continued to set an unbelievable pace, and he pulled a massive lead on the others. But this was against the wish of Porsche team leader Norbert Singer, who wanted Bellof and Bell to save fuel. Bell's stint in the car shortened their lead, so Bellof set off with a vengeance.
His second stint in the outside areas. Out goes our Porsche, but taking second place now off Riccardo Patrese is Stefan.
Shortly after setting a 6 minute 25.19 second lap during the race, Bellof lost control of his 956 and crashed at the Flensgarden corner into a barrier at 160 miles per hour. Fortunately, he walked away, but his race was over. Jochen Maas and his teammate Jackie Ickx went on to take the checkered flag. This 1983 race marked the last time cars like this were driven in anger around the Nordschleife. That likely means it's the last time we will see such quick laps at the Nurburgring. Bellof went off to win the 1984 World Supercar Championship driving alongside Derek Bell in a Porsche 956. But sadly, he was killed in an accident in the 1985 Spa 1000 km. At the time, he was one of the most promising drivers in Formula 1. In 2013, the Nürburgring renamed the Flitsgarden corner where Bellof crashed to the Stefan Bellof S in tribute to the record holder. While it's sad that Stefan Bellof died before he could live up to his full potential, his Nürburgring record will likely to stand for all time as a testament to his prowess. That's all guys, I will catch you later.